name is Carrie Campbell, and I work here in the Wilson County 4-H program. But I'm very excited tonight, and our judges are set and ready to go, and I hope you guys are too. I'm going to turn everything over to Miss Sarah Jane. She is going to be our review coordinator.
First, I'd like to introduce our judges, Ms. Sarah Patton and Ms. Missy Burns. Our first contestant will be Erin.
My name is Holden Guy. I'm in the Wilson County 4-H homeschool group. Today, I'll be discussing a little about chickens and their predators. Here in Wilson County, there are quite a few people who raise chickens. A problem that occurs often is wild predators attacking domesticated chickens. As long as I can remember, my family has always had trouble with chickens. Now, I'm in a chick chain project in 4-H, run an egg business, and own 31 hens. The success of my business depends on fighting predators. In Wilson County, there are stray dogs, raccoons, possums, foxes, coyotes, hawks, and owls. All of them would like to make my chickens a tasty meal at Holden's run-through chicken restaurant. Predators that I have the most problems with are foxes and hawks. There are many types of hawks that eat chickens. The main ones around here are the Cooper's hawk and red-tailed hawk. We have seen both of them attack our chickens. Both the red fox and the gray fox are common in Wilson County. The red fox is the one that attacks my chickens the most. In Wilson County, there are quite a few rock shelters and sinkholes that make great homes for foxes and coyotes, and there's always an abundance of them. In Wilson County, if you have a problem with a fox or coyote bothering your chickens, you have the option to shoot it or poison it, because Wilson County is one of the few counties where you can hunt foxes year-round. However, it is still illegal to kill raccoons and possums that are out of season. You shouldn't kill stray dogs, because they might be your neighbor's new dog that you don't know about. You should call the animal control center if dogs are a problem. It is illegal to ever kill hawks or owls, because for years when it was illegal to kill them, hunters and farmers would shoot a hawk whenever they saw one. Also in the early 1900s, it was a custom for women to have fancy feathers on their hats. And those are a few reasons why the population of hawks and owls grew slim. So the United States Department of the Interior decided to create a law called the Migratory Bird Treaty Act that prevented people from shooting hawks, owls, and other birds that kept the population of rodents down. That was in 1918, and now the population is much healthier than before. There are large penalties for shooting hawks and owls. For instance, one time there was a local chicken farmer who owned 4 farms here in Wilson County. Each farm had 3 or 4 chicken houses. Each chicken house held 10,000 birds. One day they had the screen doors open to the chicken houses so that the chickens could get fresh air, but they still could not get out. When the caretaker of the chickens checked on one of the hen houses, he noticed that there was an owl flying back and forth through the chicken house. While the owl was flying back and forth through the chicken house, all the birds were smothering and killing themselves against the walls trying to get away from the owl. The caretaker called the owner about the owl, and the owner came out and shot the owl because it had caused over 7,000 birds to smother and kill themselves. After the owner shot the owl, he had it stuffed so he could hang it on the wall in his office. One day, a game warden saw the owl and asked the owner, "Did you know that it was illegal to kill owls like this?" The owner said, "Yes, but the owl had killed over 7,000 of your chickens. Wouldn't you have shot it?" The game warden didn't find the owner, but he did take the owl with him. It is always better to try to prevent predators from ever bothering your chickens. A popular way to do this is to hang brightly colored ribbons around the areas that your chickens like to hang out in. If it is possible, plant trees and shrubs for chickens to hide in. Decoys of owls in trees will scare away hawks, because they usually don't like any competition. Infrared light bulbs will make predators think there's a fire at night in your hen house. Or you can train dogs to run off predators and protect your hens. Maintenance is always very important. Check for holes in your fences and cages often. If it is at all possible, don't buy white-collared chickens because they are too easily seen by predators. Most importantly, monitor your chickens and lock them up at night for safekeeping. As I mentioned, the success of my business depends on fighting predators. Even though sometimes it may seem easy to kill predators I have problems with, I still have to keep in mind that prevention is a better solution. In the past, I have lost chickens to foxes, hawks, and stray dogs, but every time I had a problem, I somehow worked my way around it. We all need to remember that all predators have their place in the ecosystem, that we always need to respect them. Well, thank you for listening to my speech on what is important to me. Thank you.
The second place, receiving a red ribbon, is Holden Guy. And by the way, these scores were some of the highest I have ever seen. They were very, very high. So